Are you excited? It's random. I know. But the mail came. The mail came. I have been impatiently waiting for the Disney Sweet Treats collection. I am so flipping excited for this. They're right here. Okay. I have smelled them because I couldn't wait. Just making sure we're in the right place. Just making sure we're in the right place. Jeremy and I are actually going to Disney and Universal in December. No kids. Kids didn't want to come. Thank goodness. So, we are actually going. We're in the process of rewatching all of the Harry Potter movies so that he can remember what's going on. He says he's not a nerd, but he is. We're in the process of rewatching all the Harry Potters. And then these came, and I was like, oh my gosh. So guess what? I'm going to be warming like the whole week before we go to Disney. Ugh. All right, so first, let's look at the packaging. How cute. It's a little scalloped canopy with your little Mickey. Disney. And then on the back, that opens. So right down there, that's your Downtown Disney, your marquee. And then this is your scent descriptions. Okay. I'm excited. I'm a nerd. You guys know that. That's why you love me. I am pumped. I am pumped for these. Now I have smelled them. Like I said, I have smelled them. If you have never been to Disney, okay, so if you've never been to Disney, one, this is a great way to feel like you're at Disney without spending all the money. Two, if you've ever been to Disney, you know when you're walking by the confectionery, you can smell everything coming out. You can smell the caramel apple, and you can smell the popcorn, and you can smell the cookies. It literally pours out. And I'm not talking like walking right next to it. I'm talking on the street. So when you're walking downtown when you're walking down Main Street USA at the Magic Kingdom, there's sidewalks, and then on those sidewalks there's also stores. Those stores have everything in it that you can imagine. Home decor, clothing, stuffed animals, ears, magic bands. There's a Pandora store over there. Food, all different kinds. There's literally anything under the sun when you're walking down the street. And one of them is the confectionery, and the confectionery is where you get all your little sweet treats, the Mickey shaped caramel apples, Rice Krispie treats. I saw an Instagram reel that you can go in the back and create like your own popcorn, where you pick popcorn and you pick your little mixings on the inside. I'll have to look for that in December. All kinds of things. Then at the end on the left is Casey's Corner, which is where you can get some really good hot dogs and like ballpark foods. I am that nerd. I'm that nerd that I know these things. So I'm pumped for these scents. First of all, look how pretty they are. Okay. Second of all, year round. These are not straight fall. These are not straight spring and summer. These are year round bakery vibes. All right. Now, also, they are bakery vibes, but I'm going to tell you right now, cold smell, literally just got them off my front porch. They're on the lighter end of the bakery, which can be a good thing because sometimes bakery is big, bold, and just kind of a lot, and it'll make you really, really hungry. Think blueberry cheesecake. That thing, you warm blueberry cheesecake and it's taking over your whole entire house. Sometimes you want a bakery scent that is a little bit on the lighter end of things because you don't want it to be so overwhelming. You also don't want it to make you super duper hungry. Cold smells, like I said, I've had these literally less than an hour. They're on the lighter side of things. Okay, but still good. Still good. So let's start with the Disney Mickey Mouse Cinnamon Bun Bash. I love the covers on them, how they actually have the real thing. And if you've never been to Disney, the cinnamon bun is in the shape of a Mickey head, of course, and it is literally as big as a plate. My husband always gets one when we go to Animal Kingdom. I don't know why they're, I think it just so happens that that's what he gets when we're there, but they're huge. They're really good. They have this icing on it that's not like icing that you get from the store where it's that real white, thick icing. It's more of a glaze. It's more of a thinner icing. It's delicious. So, cinnamon bun. Cinnamon, baked pastry dough, vanilla glaze. So, like I said, I have smelled them. Sometimes I get a different idea the second time I smell them, but so far, same thing. It is not huge cinnamon. We've had many cinnamon roll scents. It is on the lighter end, and it is uncooked cinnamon roll. When you cook a cinnamon roll, the sugars crystallize, the cinnamon crystallizes, your butter melts, all of the ingredients melt and crystallize and just kind of blend together and make it smell completely different, right? Think about it. You cook cinnamon, you open up cinnamon rolls, they smell one way. After you cook them and you put them in the oven, it's a much bigger, bolder smell. These, as my mouth waters, these are uncooked cinnamon rolls. Still delicious. You can still smell the vanilla. You can still smell the cinnamon. You can still smell the dough. They just haven't been cooked yet. All right. So uncooked cinnamon roll. Still delicious, but not whole home, like take over your house smell. Churro, sweet churro. You can find churros at Disney at a lot of places. They're usually on like little carts, like the little food carts. Cinnamon, sugar, and fried dough. That's a pretty simple description. I'm more of a dough. I'm dough and like a nutmeg, which is very strange, but yeah, I smell more of like a nutmeg, cinnamon dough vibe. It is not sweet at all. Yeah, dough and cinnamon is what I'm getting. Like I said, like a nutmeg kind of thing. No sweetness in it. Delicious, no sweetness in it. Does it smell like a churro? I don't particularly think so. I've had churros in Mexico and I've had churros in Disney. I prefer the churros in Mexico when they're fresh and like literally hot. But yeah. It's more of a dough. This is more of the dough than the actual churro cooked. Still delicious. And y'all know I'm not going to tell you anything's delicious if it ain't delicious. I'm going to be honest. If something stinks, I'm going to tell you it stinks. Hello, Christmas tree smells. It smells. I don't like pine. It stinks. But again, I don't like pine. You guys might like pine. Glazed Almond Dream. This one is sparkling cinnamon, warm almonds, and sweet sugar. I smell the cinnamon sugar. And then the almonds are on the bottom. Now, I will admit, I wanted this one to be much, much bigger. Think about when you go to a craft show, there's always some dude there who is doing like this glazed almonds or the honey roasted peanuts, or there's always some guy there that's doing nuts with cinnamons and sugars on them, right? That's what and that booth is usually pretty big, like bold smelling. You can a lot of times smell it everywhere. I wanted it to be that big and it's not. This honestly reminds me of cinnamon and sugar toast. Like one of the best foods ever. When you toast your bread and you put your butter on it and you put your cinnamon and sugar on it and it's like amazing. And you have to eat like 5 slices of it because you haven't had it in 6 years, but you eat one and you're like, that's really good, and you have to eat 5 more. That's what this smells like. Yeah, I think this smells like cinnamon and sugar toast. On the lighter side. On the lighter side. Remember, I think all of these minus the one is bakery on a lighter scale, which again is good sometimes because sometimes like blueberry cheesecake just takes over your whole daggone house, and sometimes you need something that's a little bit lighter, that's a little bit different. So these are not the big, bold take over your house bakery. They're on the lighter end of the bakery, which is still good. But yeah, glazed almond dreams. I think it smells like cinnamon and sugar toast. Let's do candy apple delight. I love that it has the Mickey Mouse caramel apple candy apple on it. All right. Crisp apple, buttered caramel, pecan sugar. So I smell the apple on the bottom. It is not big caramel scent, which I'll be honest, I'm happy about because y'all know Jeremy hates the caramel. So that means I can use this one. It's not candy apple either. We've had candy apple or candied apple. It's not that either. It's apple. And a little bit of sweetness. wonder if that's the pecan sugar. What is pecan sugar? Is that like a real sugar? Or is that like pecans have sugar on them? I don't know what pecan sugar is. But yeah, it's more of an appley vibe with some hint of sweetness. Which, I'll be honest, I'm happy about. I am very, very happy about. And it's fresh apple. Because remember, there's always a difference between fresh fruits, candied fruits, and sugared fruits when it comes to scents. Fresh fruit is you just cut it, you just bit into it. That is a different smell than a candy that is a fruit. And it is also different than a fruit that has sugar on it, which I think in technical terms is called macerated. Is that what it's called? Like when you're cooking with, and you cook it down into like sugary juices and sugar. I think it's called macerated. But I don't know. It doesn't matter. We're not cooking people. So this is like a bite into an apple, but it's not big caramel, which I'm okay with that because we have caramel apple scents. So I think if if it was a big caramel, I think it would be very, very competing, and I don't think that would be good. So yeah, it's delicious. It's delicious. They're all really good, I promise you. The next one is Fruit and Hazelnut Waffle Delight. I love the covers on them, that they have the real deal like food on it. It's just those little blueberries, strawberries, hazelnut spread. It's so fruity. It is so good. It is strawberries. It is blueberries. It is not blueberry cheesecake. It's delicious. It's so good. I would just say this was my favorite, and this was not the one that was even on my radar. Not even on my radar at all. When I was looking at all of them, the cinnamon bun one was on my radar, and churro and glazed almonds. Those were the three that I was like, I can't wait for those. I didn't even notice this scent. I didn't even notice it at all in the lineup. It's the winner. It is the winner. It's so good. It's strawberries. It's blueberries. And then you get a hint. I don't know. I don't like Nutella. I don't like it. I think it's gross. But, so I don't know what a hazelnut spread smells like. I've only ate it once and I didn't like it. It is a little bit of a doughy sit in there. So that's like that waffle, but it's tiny. It's tiny. It's mostly fruit. It's so good. It's so flippin' good. So, very good collection. I highly recommend it if you are a bakery lover. But remember, it is on the lighter end of the bakery scents. It is not blueberry cheesecake. It is not baked apple pie. It is not those great big humongous scents. It is on the lighter side. But that lighter side also means that it'll blend well with other scents. Remember, one scent is not just one scent. Take that scent and throw it in with something else. Throwing it in with something else will also give you just something different. And a lot of those are going to blend very, very well. Matter of fact, churro and the glazed almond together, smells delicious. Still available. If you need it, let me know. You have to get it in a set like this. It comes just like this. The only other way to get this is if you club it. If you club it, then you can put in individual bars, all right? If you're like, I only want one, you have to do a club. Other than that, this is the only way to get it locked in this cute box. All right? The only way to get it. $28, all 5 bars. Super delicious, super yummy. If you have a Disney lover, this would be a really great, like a Disney World, not Disney movies. If you have a Disney person who loves to go to Disney World, this is a 100% great gift. I'm not joking. Because it makes you feel like you are at Disney when it's not, and you're sitting in Ohio in your pajamas. So this would be a really cute gift. Get a mini warmer. Get them a mini warmer. Get them the mod warmer. Get them the Simply Diamond warmer. Those are the cheap small warmers, but are still big, huge, full size, set and throw. Get one of those small ones. I would recommend the Simply Diamond warmer. Get that cute little nugget of a warmer. It's beautiful. And give them that. And that is a great gift, because when they smell it, when they melt that down, one, they're going to think of Disney. Two, they're going to think of you, and that you knew and you remember that they liked Disney. And this was a way for them to get Disney when they're at home, because anybody who loves going to Disney is always thinking about their next time they're going to go to Disney. So anything that we can have that helps us think about the next time and makes it a little bit shorter, we want. So yeah, a perfect, really, truly, like, I'm not joking. If I got it as a gift from somebody who was like, hey, I know you love going to Disney. These are inspired by some of the sweet treats at Disney. I thought it would be a great gift for you. That's going to go, I'm going to be like over the moon happy, because they know that part of me, and they know that it's something that is important to me and that I love, and there's thought behind it. So here's a cute warmer. Here's some bars. Go. I think I would be happy with it. And I'm not saying that just because I'm a Scentsy consultant. I am saying that just in general, because like I said, it shows that that person thought about me, and they know about me, and they know that I'm always thinking about going to Disney. It would be a great gift. So if you need it, let me know. Comment below, message me, whatever. And I'll get you hooked up with a link. So it's so good. Bakery lovers, again, if you're a bakery lover, it is really good bakery scent. It's on the lighter end of the bakery. If you were more like that blueberry cheesecake baked apple pie lover, it's not going to be for you, because it is much more on the lighter end of things. But if you want good bakery scents, but a little bit lighter, go for it. All right. I had to hop on and show you guys right away, because I was so excited. I was so excited. So have a good rest of your Tuesday, and I will talk to you guys later.